beauty. So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So on today's episode I'm going to do a practical on how you can make organic whitening cream that will naturally glow your skin, that will naturally make your skin to look very beautiful. Organic cream that will glow your skin, that will make your skin to shine and look very beautiful. Let me just be honest with you guys, I use natural organic cream. Organic used to take a whole lot of time, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks before you start seeing the effective result. But organic is still the best for me. It's still the best way for you to glow. If you want to lighten up, you want to have like 2 to 3 shades, please follow me. Make sure you get your pen and paper because we are going to do practical on how you can make this organic whitening cream. You can make it and sell. You can also make it and use it for your body, guys. So follow me, and guess what? Follow me. Make sure you have your pen and paper with you. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, I beg you all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Gives me a thumbs up, turn your notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be #1 to be notified, guys. So let's go there and see how you can make your organic natural whitening cream that will glow your body, lightens your body, and give you 3 to 4 shades lighter. So follow me, get your pen and paper, don't forget that. Let's go there. Of materials. So this is our, look at it here. So we are going to use this serum. This serum is a whitening serum and it's very mild and effective on the body. And another thing I'm going to introduce you guys is my glycerin and our, look at it here, got our pH. I have this one. I'm going to also use the paper one if I want. I can use the other one, and if I can use the paper one if I want. So anyone that you can afford is very okay. Make sure you have your pH meter. Is very important. It helps you to know if your production is right or wrong. So the powder we are going to use today, we are going to use the powder called Snow White powder. Make sure you are writing it out. We are going to use another powder called Giga White powder, Kojic Deep. That's what I want. So I don't want to use, I still have a glutathione powder, but since I'm using this, no need of adding my glutathione water. So make sure you have yours. So if you don't have money to start buying distilled water, what I normally do at times, if I don't have money to buy my distilled water, I make sure that I cook my water to 0° centigrade. I'm not a science student, but I know you guys understand. Make sure you cook your water to boil very well to kill all the germs. Let your water boil very well, and you wash the container. Wash a very fine container. Maybe you get like 10 liters and wash it very well, or you get a white 10 liters. What I'm going to do is lotion. So lotion need more of water. So we're going to work with Giga White powder. So we're going to work with the Snow White powder. All of us know that Snow White powder is suitable, and it has a pH level from 0 to, it has a pH level of 3.0 to 6.5. So it's suitable, and it can use it to work with the Sepi White powder, Giga White powder, Arbutin, Kojic, Rice. All of them are nice. So we are going to use Snow White powder. So another one, we are going to work with Rice powder, and we are also going to work with Giga White powder. Hope you have your pen with you. So another thing that I'm going to work with now is our Arbutin. Arbutin is also good. It has a pH level of 3.5 to 6.5. So that's what we are going to work with. Although the water is maximum temperature is 40% centigrade, so we are going to work with this one separately, but we are going to use these 3 powders together, and we work with this one separately. We're going to put this one separately. So all of them is water soluble. So guys, let's start to work now. First of all, you have to get your base. Your base is very important. If you don't know how to make base cream, check my videos. We see how to make base cream. You need to use a base cream, organic base cream. I don't mean promising base cream. You need to use base cream that you made from the scratch. So I need to remove some certain things for you guys to see before we start. So guys, sorry, I don't like my videos being long. So this is the organic base cream. I used to make organic base cream. I sell also. So I used to make for people. I use it in my production. So this is what we use. So I'm going to use organic base cream. So I'm going to scoop like the one that will give me like, I'm going to take the one that will give me like 1,000 grams. It's not 500, 1,000 grams. So I'm measuring it. I know it is my cream, so I know it. This one is okay for me for this my production. I'll cover this one and keep. So this is our base cream that we're going to use in this production, and I have to set this base cream aside. The next thing I'm going to do is my powder. So I'm going to put the powders I'm going to work with. Be very careful when you're adding water. The water you're adding in your powder depends on your base cream. If your base cream is so thick like mine, then you have to know the water that you are adding, if it's going to be higher or smaller. Look at my base cream is very thick. Look at my base cream is still thick. So after production, if your cream is still thick after production, if you don't like the consistency that you get, you need to use your rose water to still make it more light the way you want it to be. Like there are some people that like their cream to be very watery. There are some people that like their lotion to be thick. It's lotion, it's not cream. There is difference between cream and lotion. So this one is lotion, so it's supposed to be a kind of watery, but not too watery. So but not that it's going to be running like water, no. So you have to use your rose water. So today we are going to start. First of all, I'm going to use my Arbutin powder. I'm going to use my Arbutin powder. I will start with this water. So I'm going to start with licorice powder. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of our licorice powder. Look at it here. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of our licorice powder. So I'm going to say add our white powder. All of them work together. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon again inside. So I don't use this cup to drink. I use it in my production. So look at it. That's what I use, and it gives me what I want. So next one is our Snow White powder. So I'm going to also use 1 tablespoon of my Snow White powder to get what I want. You can use up to 3, you can use up to 4 powders, but why I use 3 powders is that I always work with powders that works together. You know, it's not I use 4 powders. I'm going to soak this one differently, so I'm going to dissolve it differently. You have to check and know powders that work together. If you use powder that don't use to work together, it will affect your cream, it will affect your production. At the end of the production, you might not get effective results. So when I'm doing my own production, I use powders that work together. I use licorice powder, I use Snow White powder, and I use another powder, White powder. These 3 powders work together. So I'm going to dissolve it with my warm water. So this is still my water, still my distilled water. So I'm going to dissolve the 3 powders with my warm water because they are all water soluble. So I'm going to dissolve it. Remember, you use 1 tablespoon. I'm going to dissolve it. You see how it's being dissolved. My warm water. You guys can see I've added my distilled water. It's not drinkable, so don't drink it. I've added my distilled water. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pour my distilled water inside of my ready-mix powders. I have to pour everything inside my ready-mix powder. So after that, the next powder I will set it aside. You can even use my spoon, or you can use what you are comfortable with and turn it together. I will still use my mixer to mix everything. So I have to mix more and set it aside. So I have to mix more and set it aside. Look at it here. So the next thing I'm going to mix here is our Arbutin. So the next one is my Arbutin powder. So I'm going to use my Arbutin powder and add my Arbutin powder. So I'm adding my Arbutin powder. Make sure you are using the things that work together, please. So I'm adding my Arbutin powder and mix it together. Add my water. Still, I'm going to add my Arbutin powder. So and mix it together. Immediately you are mixing, so it will dissolve on its own to show you that it's water soluble, to just melt on its own. Believe this. Okay? So I have to add it. I have to still add it in my cream and mix together. So remember, you use your mixer. I'm using this hand because I want to show you guys how you can make your cream. So make your whitening cream and you're not going to have problem with it. I hope you are catching this my procedure. So the next thing I'm going to do is to mix it very well. Make sure you get your hand mixer. I have hand mixer, but there is no light now. I'll still mix it together very well when I'm done with this video. I'll still mix it because there's no lights now. I'll still mix it with my hand mixer. So make sure you get your hand mixer. You can get this kind of hand mixer for yourself. This is hand mixer that I use when I'm doing small production, although I have bigger one. But you can, if you are new in the business, you can get this small hand mixer for yourself. I think this one will serve you and it will help you for your production. When you grow, you'll now start buying the big one. So you can get this small hand mixer for yourself. But right now there is no light, so I'm going to use my hand to mix it. Later in the day I'll do everything. So the next thing I'm going to do is to check the thickness of my cream. If it's too thick, you know, I've not mixed it very well. If you don't use hand mixer, it's not going to mix the way you want. But although I like the way it is now, so the next thing I'm going to do is to add my oil. Oil is very, very important so that it will not dry your skin. So I'm going to add my oil inside of this cream. Look at the consistency of the cream, so beautiful. To add, guys, is our oil. So I'm going to add this our oil. This is my personal oil that I use in my production. So I'm going to add this oil the way I want it. So this is our whitening oil, organic whitening oil that I'm going to add is so that the person that is using it, it will moisturize the person's body and make the person to glow. As you are looking to lighten up, you need your skin to glow, not your skin to be dry. So I'm going to add our glow oil. So I'm going to add Amika glow oil and also mix it together. So I'll add our glow oil. So the oil you are adding, you have to be very careful so that the oil will not be separated when you are doing your production. It's very, very important when you are adding your oil. So the next thing I'm going to add in this our production is our serum. So I'm going to use the whole of this serum. This serum is very active. So I'm going to add the whole of the serum inside. So I'm going to add the whole of this serum. You can see it's a new serum. I've said it before, it's our glutathione serum and the super duper active. That's the only serum I'm going to add. This is not your for more lightening effects. The serum is very nice. You can never go wrong with this serum. So at the end of it, you see our whitening body cream is ready. This body cream will give you everything that you need if you want to glow your skin and give you 2 to 3 shades lighter. This cream that I just made now. The lotion is nice. Can you guys view this lotion? Look at how beautiful the lotion is looking. Look at it. We have not even put in fragrance, but it's smelling so nice. Look at our lotion. So the next thing I'm going to add in this our lotion is to add our PG propane glycol. The work of it to make all the ingredients that I added, few ingredients I added into this thing to penetrate inside the skin and work perfectly. So I'm going to add my propane glycol. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. Sorry, because I don't have my normal spoon here. So I'm going to add my propane glycol for the ingredient to work very fast on the skin. With this lotion, you're not going to have any skin reaction, rather it will glow and brightening your skin. So I would like you to make your own and tell me the outcome. Just try this recipe that I use here and tell me the outcome. Look at how loose and beautiful the lotion is looking. So after this, I'm going to add my fragrance so you can what you are doing. So I'm going to use this strawberry. I'm going to add our strawberry fragrance. I'm checking it. Smells so nice. So adding this, after that you mix it together and check. Smells so nice. I love working with this strawberry, honestly. So I'm using my strawberry fragrance. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add our preservative. I'm going to use sorbet preservative because it will work very fast and it helps to preserve the cream so well. So I'm going to use sorbet. So if you're adding preservative, always be careful so you not add much. So I'm using 1 and 2. Why I'm adding this preservative is because of the water that I use in mixing my powders. So I'm adding my preservative. Hope you guys can feel the cream. So I have added everything addable. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to check the pH level of this our products to see if it is well balanced. Check the pH level. So for me to be accurate, I always use my paper and also use this pH meter. So first of all, let me just put my paper one side. to check and use my using the pH meter, because it gives me accurate of what I want. And after using, make sure you use your buffer solution to wash it very well for accuracy. So this is it. I'm checking my pH. So guys, this one gives me pH level of 6.63. So I think this is accurate. 6.63, I think this is accurate. It's okay. So one thing I like about organic is that the pH level is always balanced. It will give you a balanced pH level. So this is accurate. This is 6.63, which is very, very accurate. So let me check our pepper too to be sure if it will give us the same thing. Let me lead with our pepper to be sure if it will give us the same thing. Yes, the pepper is also the same thing. Yes, the pepper is the same thing. The pepper give us, here I'm seeing 6, just 6 on our paper. So I'm seeing just 6 on our paper. So what we did is very, very perfect. So guys, you can try your own and show me, or you can try your own and use it on your skin and tell me the outcome of it. Please, if you find this video interesting, kindly do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, turn your notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be number 1 person to be notified. I hope you enjoyed the video.